Good morning, students. Welcome to engineering economics class. Last class we saw about some little basic things, simple interest, compound interest. Just we'll quickly go through that again. What's meant by simple interest? If I'm paying a money to you, so some interest will be there for every period of time. So how much interest how will you calculate the interest period from the principal amount? P and I by 100, or you can say P and I in terms of I by 100 always will say that. Okay. So here after I indicates, if it is I is 10% means always it is 10 by 100. You have to include that. Compound interest means what? The interest is said to be compound when the interest for any interest period is charged on the principal amount plus interest amount accrued in all the previous interest periods. Example, we'll see that example that will be best. A person has taken a loan of 1 lakh from a bank for a period of 5 years. Okay. So estimate the amount of money the person will repay to the bank at the end of 5 years for two cases. One is simple interest and compound interest. So simple interest, what is the interest amount? PNI by 100. Okay, so 8% means 0.08. So this formula only. Remember that formula? Principal amount is 1 lakh. Number of period is 1 year. So 8,000. For the second year also, it will be the 8,000 amount only. So here, see here this formula. Yeah, 1 lakh 8,000. You have to pay interest, that interest. Second year, same amount. Third year, same amount. So he has to pay after 5 years this much amount. But in case of compound interest will be what? The amount of interest also it will change. For example, here see here, interest amount is P into 1 plus I to the power n. So first year it will be the interest money will be 1 lakh 8,000. So both are same in the first year. Okay. But second year what will happen? This 8,000 also will be again incurred into that next. That's why this formula, mathematical expression we are using it. So 1 lakh 16,000. Next is 1 lakh 25, 136, 146. So what happened? This amount of interest is getting varied. Now you understood that? Okay. Next, cash flow diagram we saw. You remember that cash flow diagrams? What does that mean? So if any cash, if it is going out, it has to be in downwards, negative. Any cash is coming to us. Okay, so it is a profit. So what we have to do? It has to be in upwards. That is what cash flow diagrams. So next thing is types of problems. Single payment. So if I'm just paying a single payment, for example, here future sum I need to calculate. Okay, for that every year I'm making a single payment, one single payment, principal, some principal money I have now. So what is the future amount I need to know? What is the formula we'll be using? As F is equal to P into 1 plus I. So in this two types of problem they will ask, they will give you future amount and they will ask you to calculate the P. Sometimes they will give you the P, they will ask you to calculate the F. So any one, if you know one formula for single payment, that is enough. You can just calculate the one which is not given easily from this. So F is equal to P into 1 plus I for single payment. This should come to your mind. Okay, fine. Next thing is what? Same like kind of problems this is. Next thing is payment. That is what it is given. Same problem. Next is equal payment series. But in the last problem, what are they have given? Principal one amount was there. What is the future cost? But here you see series of amount is being paid. Okay. So in this time, if to find the future amount, what is the formula we have to use? We'll start with 0. Every year annually we'll pay some amount and we need to know what is the future amount. Last problem, that equal payment will be one principal amount will be there. After 5 years, what will be the final cost? But now here see every annual I'm making certain payment. I need to know what is the principal I'll get it in the future cost, how much I will get it in the after n number of periods. What is the formula we have to use? This formula we have to use. So F is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1 divided by. So next formula. So in this anything they'll ask, sometimes they'll give A, they'll ask you to calculate the F. That means what? Final amount I'll get it. How much amount annually I have to pay? Like this, they will vice versa, they will ask this question. So what is the cash flow diagram for that? starts from 0 and go to that F. Sinking fund. Sinking fund means what? Every year I will pay certain amount to the company, so that if the after a number of period of years the equipment is gone, it's not working condition, I'll get some money, because every year I'm paying certain amount of money, a amount money I'm getting paying to the bank. From that I'll receive some revenue from me, so that revenue I'll use it for to buy the next one. So no changes in the formula. Same concept, same mathematical function only it will be. So what is the formula for that? Same mathematical function. But the thing is here what is happening, f is equal to a into 1 plus I. The same formula I have to use it. So f, same formula only, just I have done it left hand side and right hand side. So here you can remember the same formula. Just put a value, that's it. So any one formula for this, if you remember, that's enough. So here what is happening, a I have to calculate. So f into I divided by 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. That is what it is given. Okay, fine. Next thing is one more formula. So till now we have seen two formulas, right? So third formula we are going to see. So what is the third formula? Equal payment series present worth method. The objective of this mode of investment is to find the present worth of an equal payment made at the every end of the interest periods. Okay. So starting with P. So how much amount I should pay now? Okay. So for this one, the formula will be little exchange. What is the formula? P is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power minus 1. Previously up to this the formula was there up to this. Now just extra this added. Okay, so cash flow diagram for this one is this. So totally three formulas we need to remember. Okay, so equal payment series, capital recovery amount, this formula only. Equal payment series, but and sinking fund means this formula you have to use. This should go to your mind. This three formulas, just only three formulas you should remember. Okay, so now we'll go to the today's topic. Uniform gradient series, it is formula only. Just directly we can see this formula. We'll go to that today's problems. So these three formulas, just you remember that. We'll go to the problem now. So now it's actual problem. We are going to compare the alternatives. I told you in the last class, I guess you remember, economic principle. One important economic principle is we have to focus on the difference. Even though they have identical points, the alternatives, we have to focus on the difference, which is the main criteria to select the particular alternative among the different alternatives. So now you see the comparison of the alternatives by present worth method. Nothing calculation of P, I need to use the formula. That's it, nothing else. So now we'll see that question. So what is that question is, two alternatives for purchase transit mixture have the useful life, same useful life proposed. Initial purchase cost, annual operating maintenance cost, salvage value, useful life years. So using the present worth method, find out which alternative should be selected if the rate of interest is 10% per year. Fine. So now what I should do, I have to calculate alternative 1 and alternative 2. Okay, so I'm going to purchase a transit mixer. So in this two, alternative 1 and 2, what I have to calculate? I have to calculate present worth of the transit mixer. So present worth, which is least one only you will buy, right? So alternative 1 and 2, I have to calculate the present worth. Okay, in that present worth, I need to calculate the least amount will be the best alternative among the two. So we'll see this, how to do it. First important things in the step 1 is cash flow diagram. You should know how to draw that. Okay. So cash flow diagram means what is that? Inflow, outflow. Inflow or outflow. We need to just see. For example, you see this initial purchase cost. It's a in or out. Initial purchase cost means I'm just buying a machine. So from my pocket money will go. It's out only. So out means it should be downwards. Minus annual operating and maintenance cost, minus salvage value. Salvage value means what? After 5 years I'll condemn this transit mixer. So after 5 years I'll sell it to somebody. Okay, so how much money I'll get it? 2.5. That is should come to my pocket. So it is inflow. So it is plus. Okay. So now what we have to do, we have to choose which formula I have to use it. For example, initial purchase cost, present worth. I have to calculate the present worth. Initial purchase cost 6 lakhs. So any changes will come? No changes. Initial purchase cost is 6 lakhs means present worth for the initial purchase cost also 6 lakhs only it has to be. So minus 6 lakhs. Okay. Next is what? Annual operating and maintenance cost 40,000. So what is they were doing it? Every year on that 6 lakhs, I need to pay certain amount, extra amount. On 6 lakhs plus extra, I have to pay 40,000 a year from my pocket. So now the thing is, we have three formulas. Sorry, just 1 second. So three formulas. This one definitely we cannot use it because it's not a single payment. It is annual payment. So in this two, which one formula we have to use it? So what formula we have to use it? So here, this two formula, one formula I have to choose it for annual equal maintenance operating cost, right? So in this what formula I have to choose it? So now 40,000, which formula I have to choose it? So definitely, 40,000 is A only. Okay. So whether to use this one or this one. So now what I am calculating, present worth only I am calculating, right? So every year 40,000 I am paying means presently how much I should pay. That is what my question, right? So I have to choose this only. You understood? Not the future one. I am just checking every year this much amount I should pay means what is the present worth I should pay. That is what my question. So this formula only I have to use it. But this formula, present worth calculation, P is equal to A into 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. Aram, so you can choose this formula. Okay, we'll go to that our particular problem side. Okay, so fine. So 40,000 I understood what formula I have to. Next is salvage value. Salvage value is what? Future value only, na? Salvage value means after 5 years I'll get this amount. But presently how much I'll get it? How to understood? How to identify this formula? Out of this three formula, exactly equal amount is single payment only, right? 2,50,000 is a single payment. Then what formula I have to choose? This formula I have to choose. So single payment F is given, something 2,50,000. How to calculate the present value? Fine, we'll go to the problem, we'll just see in detail. After 5 years, what is the present worth I should calculate? For that, first thing is initial cost. Initial cost I already told you it is going downward because it is expense will come out of my, it flow from my pocket, outflow. Next is annual operating and maintenance cost, outflow. Salvage value, inflow. Okay. So now this is the diagram for that. Present worth I need to calculate. So what is the present worth? First initial purchase cost minus 6 lakhs. Okay. Next what I should do? I have to calculate I have to calculate present worth of a maintenance cost. Maintenance cost A they have given, I have to calculate P. So formula is this one. Okay, next thing is what? I have to calculate 2,50,000 is plus. Why it is plus? Because after 5 years I'll discard the material means they'll give me 2,50,000. But that 2,50,000 after 5 years only I'll come to know. But present worth only I am calculating, right? So formula to find the P I should find out. So we'll see the formulas now. Yes, this is what the formulas. See that 40,000, 1 plus I to the power n minus 1. So you have to choose the formula based on what is given. So 5,96,600. For the alternative 2 also it must be the same. It is not going to be a different one. So alternative methods 4 lakhs, annual maintenance cost 70,000 plus salvage value. So see 5,78,500 present worth is coming. And previous one 5,96,600. Okay, so present worth of a transit mixer 1 is 5,96,000. Present worth of a transit mixer 5,78,000. Which one you will purchase? Definitely you will purchase the least amount. Correct. So result is choose the least one. This is what present worth method. So using the two alternatives, I'm calculating the present worth. Using the maintenance cost, salvage value, and purchase cost. This is what the first method. Any doubt, please ask me. I'll just ready to clarify doubts.